it's Jessica here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so absolutely, I hate saying excited, but I guess I have to say excited. I'm back. So I am here with a brand new intro, as well as some great information to share with you all. I have a timer here so that I can make sure that I stay on point as well, so that you can get the great information that you need in a short amount of time, and we can go ahead and dive right in. So I try to keep these underneath 10 minutes. Hopefully you can get the information you need. The title of this is Every Company is a Media Company. Every business is a media business. So let me tell you a little bit what I mean by that. So every company nowadays has to be in the digital media space, right? Before we had all of this social media and the internet, you could pretty much, just put your business together, do a word of mouth, which is still very valid. But social media, I've heard someone say, social media is like word of mouth on steroids. That's exactly what social media is. So it's not that we're losing those foundational tactics at all and those techniques. We're actually taking those same techniques and then implementing them into the digital media space, which is so important for your business to survive. If you are a business in sales, which every business is, you are selling something, then you definitely have to use media. Now before, what we used to do is we used to go to the media outlets, right? If you had a business and you wanted to market it and you wanted to provide a solution to someone's problem, and sorry, my mic, I just noticed my mic isn't plugged up. You wanted to provide a solution to this problem, so now you guys can probably hear me a lot better. Then what you needed to do is you needed to go to the media and pay them a large fee in order to post your commercial up, so on and so forth, right? So I wanted to show you guys a commercial that I found, which was pretty cool, and I'm going to date myself just a tad bit here when you see the commercial, but I want you to take a look. Here it is. Right? And it's Will Smith. And it was, the more you know, the more you grow. That whole commercial that used to come on, and it really was like top of mind, right? And it's all about being top of mind and having your touch points together. And if we just take all of that away, right? If we just talk about the main focus of why you should be utilizing digital, and I apologize for my background. I'm using the whole shades as a background today, just because my regular space, I just had a lot of stuff in it. But anywho, I digress. So, with all of that being said, how do we utilize the digital media space in, media, as it were, to become our own media companies and start our own businesses? Or have our own businesses, because that's what we have. We have a business, we have a product or a service that we're providing to someone that's solving a problem. So when we think about that, if you I know I have a lot of clients that come to me and they say, you know what, I'm afraid to get on video. I'm so scared. I don't like my voice. I don't like the way I look. I don't like this. I don't like that. Or I gotta have the Canon HD ESO 5900 in order to make it, all that good stuff. But you don't need all of that. You really don't. Only thing that you need is a willingness to learn, and you have me, and I'm here with my daughter who is climbing all over my lap, right? In order to do it, in order to make it happen, that's all that you need. So with all of that kind of in perspective here, understand and know that your particular service, the thing that you offer, even your personality, if that's what you offer, it's needed in the space. And the people that you need, the services that you provide, they're also looking for you as well. So I'm going to give her my phone to keep her compliant, or keep her busy. If you're a mom, if you're a dad, and you're watching this, you know the struggle is real when you get on live stream. So all of a sudden they want your attention. So with all of that being said, understand and know that the people that are looking for you, the people that you're looking for are also looking for you. Your services, your products, your personality, your characteristics, your experience, your process. Someone is looking for that, and they're looking for you. So you just have to show up. And the way that we show up now is online. We still do it traditionally as well. There's still a place in the space for the traditional aspect. But right now, we're looking primarily at digital media, social media, how we can utilize these platforms and these spaces to really leverage our brand. So with all of that being said, I wanted to share with you all kind of what I use for my business and building my digital business. Now, I decided towards the end of last year, beginning of this year, which wasn't that long ago, a couple of weeks ago, that I wanted to do more things in the digital media space and bring more positivity into the media space. So with all of that, I decided to start the Digital Feel Good. So you saw this whole intro in the beginning here, and the Digital Feel Good is actually a platform where I'll be highlighting and spotlighting positive content in the digital space, inspirational content, motivational content, and also teaching you how to use this space and use it and maximize the potential of digital media. So now that I'm saying that, let me go ahead and show you what I came up with. So I came up with this book, and this is Maximizing the Digital Space, 10-Step Guide to Building Your Online Business with Digital Media. So this is the book. Actually, it's right over here. There we go. It's right there. This is the book. And you can grab this book by going to jossspeaks.online, and there you can go ahead and pre-order it. It'll be released on February the 1st, but you can go ahead and go there and pre-order it. So let's go ahead and take a look inside of the book, and I'll show you kind of what I use. I want to provide you with a little bit about what I use, right? To structure these videos, to structure my process, and to deliver the utmost value, hopefully, to you all, and provide you with, little cool screenshots and all that stuff as well. So what I use here is this. And this is a digital storyboard, So it's how you build your brand. So it's really about putting together your brand and your personality to be as engaging, let me use that word, as possible. So the best way that I can explain this is that you can go out there, if you don't know how to build your brand, or you're wondering how you start or how you project yourselves online. If it's kind of hard for us to see ourselves when we're inside of the frame. It's really hard for us to define who we are and how other people kind of look at us outside of the frame, right? We look at ourselves in a certain light, in a certain way. But other people look at us and they may see inspiration, they may see motivation, they may see, certain characteristics that we look at ourselves and we're like, really? You see that? I just don't see it. So that's the reason why this is not my I didn't create this. However, I took the model here and I formulated it for the digital space. So if you take a look here, you have the video title. So whatever you're going to title your video, your live stream, a short description of that, graphics and different elements and images that you're going to have inside of it. So now, whether that's live or pre-recorded, narration in your dialogue, what you're going to be talking about, if you're speaking to another person or doing an interview, and this would also be your video. For instance, I put a video inside of my broadcast here, which was this GIF. Now, if you wanted to use GIFs and video, then you would put that inside as well. So, promotions or sponsors, if you have sponsors that are sponsoring your content and promotions, and also your call to action. And then your segment 1 and segment 2. So let's say you have a short segment, which I have first 5 minutes, I talk about kind of inspirational, motivational, and that's the wellness piece. And then the second piece, I try to teach you something. So hopefully you get this whole storyboard, and why it's so important to really structuring and formatting your videos. And that storyboard is actually inside of the book as well. So there's a microphone. It's actually inside, and that's where I want the book. Inside the book as well. Now, do you need a microphone? Absolutely. Now, you don't need this particular microphone, right? You don't need the Blue Yeti or anything like that. If you just get one of these lapel mics, you're golden. You are golden. And that's pretty much the gist of everything that you need. So let's talk about a couple of different elements and how you can really utilize your voice in the digital space and maximize the digital media space, right? So frequency, touch points, and then getting to know you. Those are the biggest ones, right? And I had to sing that part. I don't know why. So frequency. Whatever time, like I do Joss Speaks Tuesdays on my Facebook page, or I'm starting to do Joss Speaks Tuesday on my Facebook page. Every Monday, I have the Black Mondays, which we talk about history and social media as well, and wellness. All of that is done on the blog, on the digitalfeelgood.online blog. The touch points are everywhere that you are going to touch your customer, right? All of those different places and spaces, whether that's physical or whether that's online, right? So you really need to have an activation campaign or activation plan. How are you going to activate your brand in these particular, in your particular audiences, I should say, minds? How are you going to get them to engage with you? Ask them questions to interact. All right. So segment. So I actually have this all down, and I want to show you guys just a tad bit before we end here how I did this. So, and I'm sorry for that. I've been having allergies. So I went through, and I didn't put in a title, but I went through and I kind of just planned out exactly what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I kind of try to make sure that I hit all of these different points, right? My introduction, the call to action, which I will tell you now because we're getting short on time. So you can definitely get this particular template inside of the book, which is at jawspeaks.online. Now, if you go there and you enter in the code for the workshop, because I also have a workshop that's listed there that I don't have an image of, but I also have a workshop. If you want to get in on the workshops, I am now doing monthly workshops. Those workshops are $27 a month if you choose to go all year long and just pay a monthly fee and pay the annual. Basically, we're doing an annual subscription, so you would pay the whole thing up front and it'll be $27 a month. Or you can pay $99 per workshop. The workshops are 3 hours long, and we go through everything you need to know about digital media. And so you can use the code. It's Facebook Likes. Facebook Likes. And you would just use that code, go to jawspeaks.online, put in the code Facebook Likes, and you can go ahead and get 50% off of the workshop. And that is for a limited time only, but you can go ahead and pre-order Maximizing the Digital Space for $27 there on the website as well, and you will get that book once it's released on February 1st. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me here. I look forward to seeing you guys again next week. I know today isn't Tuesday, today is Thursday, but I wanted to go ahead and just officially launch this because I'm so excited about it. I'm really excited about the tool that I'm using here to go live on Facebook. And right now, Facebook Live is popping. If you didn't know, now you know. Facebook Live is definitely popping. And I know I'm at the end of my time here, but let me just take a moment to show you guys how popping it is. So give me a second here. I'm going to just type in Facebook, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a live stream. So what'll happen here, so let me go ahead and share my screen with you. All right. Now, what you can do here is I'm going to go ahead and pull it up, and there's Donna. Hi, Donna. So here it is. Let's go here, and let me move some of the stuff out of my way. If you look on your sidebar on Facebook, then you'll see where it says watch. Now, if you go to watch, you're going to see all of the different channels. Facebook is getting really big on showing content that is show based, right? Every show you can think of imaginable. You know, I've subscribed to a couple of them. I like looking at TMREs. I like dad jokes, so on and so forth. But there's also a live stream that is on your phone. So I don't have my phone up to show you guys the app, but let me see if I can find it on the desktop. But there is a place online here that shows, see, it even shows me live here if you're connected to me. So what's great about all of this is that you can now have your own show on Facebook. You can have your own show. It has episodes. It has, you know, and these are the content creators. So they're really making their own network. See, do you understand what's going on here? They understand and they know that in order to be competitive, they have to be a media company first. Every business is a media company with the use of social media and digital media. Now, I know what you're saying and I know what you're thinking. I have this person, I know this person, I know that person who doesn't use digital media at all, doesn't use social media at all. And what I would say to that is kudos. Awesome. That's amazing. However, for the other 95.9% of us, we definitely have to have a presence. And even those individuals who may not think that they utilize digital media because maybe they don't go on social media all the time. They don't have a Facebook account or Twitter or anything like that. I guarantee you they have a website. they're utilizing Dropbox, or they are on WhatsApp. All of those are digital media platforms, right? Digital media is a way that you utilize the internet to hold, distribute, and communicate. That is what digital media is. So they are, in fact, utilizing digital media. They just may not be using it at the level or utilizing social media as a component of their distribution, but they are definitely utilizing these platforms and utilizing digital media in their business. Like I said, every business is a media business, and you definitely need to get on board if you are not already. Realize and understand different ways and systems that you can put into place so that you can come on, be on point, have the lower thirds and all that good stuff, because it really is going to be a differentiating factor between whether your videos are watched or not. If you can bring in cool elements, let me just pull this one up here. If you can bring in cool elements to keep people on and keep them engaged, that's where you'll win. So, as my boy, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, naturally, what he says is, the more you know, the more you grow. So, the more you know, the further you'll go. That's what he said. So anyway, as this whole video shows you here, it's all about the engagement factor. It's all about keeping your people on for as long as you can and providing value, but in a way that's entertaining, in a way that's engaging, in a way that you can really up-level and showcase your expertise. So I'm here to teach you how to do that. I feel like that is my lifelong purpose, because this stuff just gives me the giggles. Learning it, and so you don't have to. Really, I sit on the computer literally for a good couple of hours, and I just consume. I'm an information connoisseur. I just take it all in, and then I learn how to use it, and I learn different ways on how to use it. I learn processes. If you have a podcast, and that's where my microphone came up. If you have a podcast, right, and if you have a podcast, let me pull it back up here. If you have a podcast and you're utilizing this microphone here, and you want to bring in more guests, then how do you do that with ease? How do you do that so it's not more work for you, right? If you want to create more video and you don't have the Canon, but you want to create video, I show you how to do that with your phone. So I'm going to be going through all of this good stuff in our workshops, and I found out that it's better for me to just take all of this information, bundle it all together, have one workshop a month to show you everything. And then when things change every month, because you know how Facebook, and by the way, now with Facebook, you can no longer put like my post, share my post, because then they are going to fix the algorithm to where they aren't going to share it for you. They're not going to put you up on the feed. So if you don't know, now you know. So Google that and find out, because you definitely, now you can't even put, hey, like the post or share this post. They're now dinging you for that. So we have to find different ways to engage with our audience, different ways to build an audience, and different ways to interact, and also keep it entertaining while we inform, right? Like I said in the beginning of this video, someone that you are purposed and brought here by God and destined to help is also looking for you. So you have to show up, bring the information, bring the experience. We are all mini colleges. I say that a lot. We are all mini colleges because I truly believe it. We all are mini colleges. You deserve to be paid for the information you know. You deserve to get out there and show up and help people become better and grow in their lives. And we all have information and resources and experience to do that. So, with that all being said, make sure you visit jawspeaks.online. Utilize the coupon code Facebook Likes. If you've liked our page here, then you can definitely go ahead and use it. I'm not going to have you opt in or do anything to it. If you've watched the video, go ahead and please, if you could be honest, and like the page. And then go ahead and use Facebook Likes. It's all for our Facebook fans and our Facebook friends here on Facebook. So if you enter that code in on the workshop page, then you'll get 50% off the workshop. Aside from that, you can go ahead and check out the Maximizing the Digital Space workbook. It's a workbook. It's a digital guide. I have planners in there. I have all of that good stuff in there for you to really get you structured. And that's kind of the self-disciplined or self-paced information for you. So take a look at that. Definitely check it out. Wishing you wellness in life and in business. Like I always say, my name is Jessica. Thank you so much for joining me here on the Digital Feel Good. And I will see you guys all soon. Peace. There's my daughter doing my peace sign. Have a good day. Bye.